Ayan. So, let's continue. So, again, we need to convert markup based on cost to markup based on selling price and yung vice versa. So, the first formula to be used here is ito, markup selling price equals to markup cost divided by the selling price rate. So, what are the cost? Yan, markup based on cost. So, 50% divided by 150. So that is, if we simplify 50% divided by 150%, it will give us 1/3. And 1/3 is equals to yung 0.333, right? Repeating, or 33.33%. Okay, so markup selling price yan. So dito yan. Let's remove 33.33, and this is percent. Now, let's compute for the markup naman. The rate based on selling price. Paano naman yung rate based on selling price? So using this cost or this formula here, so markup based on cost, this is equals to markup ng selling price. Nasaan po yung selling price natin? Selling price is it's 100. It's 50% divided by, so automatically this one is 700. It's 67 point, 66, sorry, 66.67%. Ayan. Kasi, if we subtract, yan, ganyan na lang siya. Okay. Got this one by dividing, 100. Tama nga, sorry, it's 100. Wait, let me erase. It's 100. It's 100 divided by 150. And if we reduce or simplify this one, it will give us 2/3. And 2/3 is the same as 0.6. So 2 divided by 3, 6. It's repeating yan. Repeating kasi yun. So that is equals to 0. Not 0. In percent. So move tayo 2 places going to our right. It's 66.67%. Ayan. Kaya siya 66.67%. Next. Yeah. So let's compute naman for the markdown. So we have this one. Markdown is equals to old selling price minus new selling price. So paano yan titingnan? So as you can see, itong table na to, we have the old selling price. Okay, old selling price, it's 450, and this is 100%. New reduced selling price, okay, new reduced selling price, okay, 400 pesos na lang. Okay, And then markdown, so we simply subtract 450 and 400. So we have a markdown. So ito yung price na ibinaba from 450 now becomes 400. So how to compute for the rate? So ito kasi yung rate eh. Yung may percent sign na yun. So ito yung rate. And this is, so if we are going to use the formula here, markdown rate, so percent of new selling price is equals to new reduced selling price divided by old selling price. So yung new reduced selling price is 400, right? Based on the table, based on the chart. So 400 divided by old selling price, which is 450. 450. So 400, we divide it by 450, it will give us 8. So 0.888. So repeating yan. If we convert this one into percent, yan. So move lang tayo yan, 2 places, and then nag-round off, it becomes 88.89%. So we simply subtract yan para makuha natin tong 11.11%. So that is 100 minus 88.89 to get 11.11%. And if you want to compute ito nang hindi isusubtract, ayan, we will use this formula here. So markdown, yung markdown natin is 50, right? 50. That's divided by the new selling price. So yung new selling price is tama ba siya? New selling price is 400. Tama. 400. This is supposed to be old. Wait lang ha. Old dapat. Old. Old selling price. Okay, equals 0.111 or this is 11.11%. Okay. Next. So let me clear muna and then move to another. Ayan. So let's practice all your skills. Let's complete the following. Yeah. So may column tayo for selling and then these are the price. So mayroong price 1, product 1, product 2, product 3. Okay, and then mayroong cost 150, 200 ang cost, 350 yung third product. Next, yung markup, ang in-increase, ibig sabihin, yan, in-increase from the cost is 100 para sa product 1, product 2, 100 din. Product 2, 3 rather, it's 200. Now, we have to add all. Add yan. Yeah, add natin yan and add. Ayan. So, paano kino-compute yung markup cost? Markup based on cost. So, ganun palagi ha. Markup based on cost, palaging denominator natin will be the cost. So, lagyan natin ng equal. So, cost palagi yung ating denominator. So, ang kukuhanin natin, of course, this one. Yung difference. Yan. Difference. So, 250. Yan, 250 natin yan. 250 divided by the cost na 150. This is, oh yeah, the cost, ito, 250. Ayan ha, ito yun. So, 250 divided by the cost, which is 150, equals, so 1.66. So, round off lang natin, 7. This is 166. So, 1, move tayo again, 2. 166 point, ayan, 67, taasan natin, percent. So, lagay natin. So, we have 166.67%. Next. So, dito na tayo. So, again, markup based on cost is equals to, so 300 divided by cost na 200. This is 300 divided by 200. It will give us 1.5, or move lang tayo 1, 2, that is 150%. Okay, 150%. Next, 550. Dito na tayo, 550. So, it's equals to, so markup based on cost ulit tayo. Again, always ang denominator natin yung cost. Okay? It's 350. So we have 550 here. 550. So 550 divided by 350 is 1.5714. And that is 157.14%. Okay. Next, let's move to markup selling price. So, nasan ba yung selling price? Selling price is this one. Oh, ito yung selling price. So, markup based on selling price. So, markup natin 100 based on selling price. So, selling price is 250. Equals. So, 100, let's divide it by 250. We have 0.4 or 40%. So, lagay lang natin dyan. 40%. Next, markup ulit based on selling price para sa product number 2.
Good morning po.
So we have 100 ulit based on selling price 300. 100 divided by 300, it's 0.33. Ayan, repeating yan. That is equal to 33.33%. And one more para dito sa product number 3. So markup based on selling price ulit tayo. Markup based on selling price. So you have 200 divided by selling price natin ay 550. So this is 200 divided by 550. It's 0.36. And this is 36%. 0.36%. Okay, so lagyan natin dito yan. Selling price. Selling price. Now let's move to the next. Yeah. Ayan. So for the pre-finals, these are the different formulas to be used para mas madali nyong mag-compute, mas madali nyong ma-solve yung mga problems or yung mga given. Maibigay ng tama yung mga missing items or missing amounts. And also missing rates. Yan. So, start tayo. Markup is equals to, so pagsasamahin mo lang for you to get or to compute for the markup, all you have to do is to add expenses plus profits. Expenses plus profits. Okay? This one, the markup based on cost. Yan, markup based on cost. So, kunin mo lang yung markup divided by the cost and then you multiply it by 100. Yan, para maging percent siya. Okay? Yung ginagawa natin, nag-move tayo ng 2 places going to the right. So, yun. So, ita-times mo lang siya sa 100, ganun din yun. You will end up computing, having the percent. Okay? Next, this one naman, markup based on selling price is equals to markup divided by the selling price and multiply it by 100. Okay? Next. So, palagi, tandaan nyo, pag sinabing markup based on cost, ang denominator will always be the cost. Pag markup based on selling price, ang denominator ay palaging selling price. So, depending on the given, depending on the basis ng kanyang computation. Ayan. So, this one, markup is equals to selling price minus cost. Selling price minus cost. So, there are two ways to compute the markup. It's either depending on the given. Siyempre, kapag ang given na expenses at profit, you add the two. You add the two. If markup ang missing and then given ang selling price and then the cost, you subtract cost from the selling price. So there are two ways. Selling price naman is equals to cost. Also, your expenses, i-add mo din yan. And you're supposed to be kita. Okay? Or your profit. Para mag-end up ka sa selling price. Kasi hindi pwedeng cost lang ng product and then the expenses lang, wala kang kita dyan. Yan. Kasi these are all put into not hindi sa'yo. Hindi yan mapupunta sa'yo yung cost and expenses. Ito lang yung mapupunta sa'yo, yung profit. Okay? Next. Markdown naman. Markdown formula is by subtracting selling price from original price. Okay? Para mag-markdown. Original price minus selling price. Rate of markdown naman. Okay? Markdown, tandaan. Markdown divided by selling price. So, selling price palagi yung kinukuha naman on this one. Markdown divided by selling price. And then rate of discount. Maximum discount. Yan, yung maximum discount or yung pinakamataas na possible na pwedeng ibigay na discount sa'yo. There are many discounts, diba? Pwedeng 5%, 10%. 20%, let's say the highest or the maximum discount that the store can be given to you ay 20. So you computed 20% divided by the selling price. So these are all the formulas to be used. So you know how to properly compute yung mga missing items or missing items. Oh, commission tayo. Commission. So, ano ba daw yung commission? Commission is the amount of money received by an employee or agent for selling the product or performing a business transaction or service. So typically, a set percentage of the value involved paid to an agent in the commercial transaction. So pag sinabing commission, ito ay payment ng mga employers sa kanilang mga empleyado or employees. So, these are earnings. Earnings ito ng mga empleyado. So, let's say, ang commission can be computed by the number of kanyang mga, let's say, products na naibenta. Let's say, kaya binibigyan ng commission. Depending on the number na na-dispose niya or naibenta niyang products. So, ang computation, again, ang computation is ng commission ay dinadagdag sa kanyang base pay or doon sa kanyang talagang sasweldohin. Okay? So, commission is an compensation dagdag sa kanyang original or sa base ng kanyang sweldo talaga. Ayan. So, let's try by analyzing itong example. So, Daniel is a sales agent. He receives a 3% commission from the total amount of product he sells during a month. Suppose he receives a base pay salary of 12,000 every month. Calculate his commission and his total pay during August, where he sold an amount of 60,000 worth of products. So, 12,000 pesos yung kanyang base pay. O yan, base pay is equals to 12,000. So yung 12,000 na to, it's because, madadagdagan to, it's because he sold products aside from sa kanyang sweldo. Okay? Kasi nga, the businesses or the employers are giving something para doon sa mga empleyado nila na mga masisipag. Ayan, so dadagdagan nila ng sweldo yung mga empleyadong mga ganon, masisipag na magtrabaho. Okay, let's compute. So ang sabi, during August, where he sold an amount of 60,000 worth of products. So pa-plus natin yan. So multiply muna natin yung 60,000 by 3%. So equals 12,000 rather plus, okay, let's multiply 60,000 by 0.02. Well, this is, akin natin, 60,000 times 0.03, ang 3% in decimal, and this is 12,000 plus 1,800. So, equals natin plus 12,000. So, the person or the salesperson, Daniel, will be receiving 13,800 pesos for the month of August. Kasi this 13,800 is an additional to kanyang base pay. Yan. It's because Daniel here sold 60,000 worth of products. Yan. Nakapagbenta siya ng 60,000 worth of products. And 3% to that will be added sa kanyang base pay or sweldo na 12,000 pesos. Okay. Next, another example. Carla works on a commission only. So, commission only lang siya. Basis. Wala siyang base pay. Ibig sabihin, pag sinabing commission only basis. And receives 3% of her monthly sales without base salary. Ayan, 3% lang ang kanyang nare-receive. What is her commission and total pay during a month when she sells 120,000 worth of appliance, but her customer canceled an order for 12,000 pesos and returned the appliance which was already delivered. Okay. So we have to subtract ito, yung 12,000 pesos. Kasi returned eh. Returned. Naisoli yung appliance. Therefore, hindi mo pwedeng idagdag yung 12,000. So, ibabawas natin yan kasi canceled eh. Na-cancel yung itong order na to by a certain customer. So, 120,000 minus 12,000 pesos. This is 108, right? 108,000 pesos. Yan natin ang pesos. O, yan. So, si Carla, ang talagang marireceive lang niya is yung 3%, okay? 3% nung talagang kanyang sales. 3% nung talagang kanyang sales. So, yung sales lang niya, it's not 120,000 pesos. It's not 12,000 pesos, but only 108,000 pesos. Kasi we subtracted the worth of appliances that has been returned by a certain customer. So subtract natin yan, 12,000. So, 108,000 lang. Let's multiply 108,000 by 0.03. So, 108 multiplied by 0.3. So, meron siyang marireceive na 3,240 as commission. Ayun. So, wala nga daw siyang base pay, wala siyang base salary. Okay, so every month, kung nakakapagbenta siya ng almost 120,000 worth of appliance or worth of products, so meron siya palaging 3,240 pesos sa buong month. Okay? We have to subtract. Subtract muna and then you multiply. Okay. Ayan. So, meron pa tayong third example. Mary has a monthly commission plan where she receives 2.5% on the first 100,000 of sales during the month. And 3.5% naman on sales above 100,000. If her total sales during this month is 150,000, compute her commission. So, paano nagko-compute ng commission? So, ito yun ha, total sales niya 150. Total sales niya 150. Dalawang magkaibang computation to. It is because yung unang 100,000, ang computation ay 2.5%. Okay? And 3.5% on sales above 100,000 pesos. O, ayan. Anong sabi? So, paano natin ko-compute yan? If her total sales during is 150, compute her commission. So, 150,000 talaga yung kanyang total sales. Okay. Ano i-compute natin? Is it the 2.5% or the 3.5%? Kasi ang sabi, where she receives 2.5% on the first 100 of sales during the month. Okay, and 3.5% on sales above. So yung magko-compute or yung maa-apply is this one. Kasi above siya eh, di ba? So ang compute ay 3.5%. So times 0.035. So same lang din yan. Ang decimal ng 3.5% ay 0.035. So let's compute. So 150 times 0.035. So it's, lagyan natin peso sign, 5,250. So ito yung magiging commission niya. Ayan. As you can see, Mary has monthly commission plan where she receives 2.5%. Okay. And then 100,000 times 0.025 equals, so 100,000 times 0.025, it's 2,500. Ayan. I-add natin the two. So yung total niya 525. 7,700. So, ito yung talagang kanyang magiging earnings or commission for the whole month. Okay? Bakit inad? Okay, it is because okay, meron siya kasi ng parang fix eh. Fix yung kanyang monthly commission. Yan no. A monthly commission plan where she receives 2.5% on the first 100,000 of sales during the month. Oh, yeah. Since sa month na to naka-receive siya ng 150,000 na total sales, so 3.5% naman ang ia-apply kapag naka-reach siya ng above 100,000. So since naka-reach siya ng above 100,000, we add the 2. So 2.5% multiplied by 100,000 pesos plus 150 multiplied by 3.5%, we add the 2 to get the total commission of the sales person. That is 7,750 pesos. Okay. And next, yeah, we still have number 4 problem. Ayan. So, Christopher has a monthly commission plan. Oh, monthly commission plan. Yung parang kanina, naka-fix siya, naka-fix. Where he receives 2% commission on all his sales for the month. Automatic yan. So, meron siyang 2% kaagad commission sa lahat ng kanyang sales para sa month na yon. If his sales exceeds 40,000 pesos, a bonus of 1% of everything over 40,000 is given to him. Pag lumagpas, pag lumagpas. If hindi lumagpas, 2% lang yung kanyang commission rate. O, 2%. Kapag lumagpas, addition daw or bonus. Addition. Pero 1% na lang yung rate para doon sa addition na yon. Kapag lumagpas ng 40%. Okay. For sales more than 80,000, o yan, kapag nag-80,000 naman daw, another additional 1% of everything over 80,000 pesos is received. Ayan na, another additional 1,000 of everything, lahat ha, over lumagpas ng 80,000 pesos ang matatanggap niya. How much is his total commission during a month if he had total sales ng 96,500? As you can see, nag-exceed siya. Since yung total sales niya ay 96,500, okay, nag-exceed siya ng 40,000. Okay, so meron tayo agad computation, ayan, 2%. Meron din kaagad tayo 1% of everything over 40,000, ayan. And then, additional ulit, 1%. Okay, dahil nag-exceed ulit siya ng 80,000, more than oh yan, more than 80,000. And, ayan, how much is his total? Kung 96,000. So, iba-ibang computation to, class. Iba-iba siyang computation. So, the computation will be like this. Okay. So, 40,000 siya. Exceed. If his sales exceed 40,000, so 96. 96 muna. 500 minus 40,000. Equals. So, subtract natin yan. 96,500 minus 40,000. We have 56,500 and multiply natin ito by 2%. Yan, kasi nag-above eh. Yan. Sabi, above, exceeds. Ito, exceeds. 2%. Marami tayong computation dito. Times 0.02. So, 1,130. Ayan, una yan. Next. Oh, nag-exceed ulit siya. So, 96,500 minus 80,000. Magkano yung i-apply sa kanya? This is equals to 16,500. Tama? Multiply by 1% equals, so 0.01, 16,500 times 0.01. 165. Oh, yeah. Di pa yan. The 40,000 pa, yung 40,000. Kasi meron siya palagi for the month. So, 40,000. 40,000 times 0.02. Tama? Yeah, 800. So, meron tayong 800 plus, meron siyang 1,130 plus 165. So, add natin lang yan lahat. 1,130 plus 165. So, yung total commission niya during a month ay is equals to, lagyan natin peso sign, 2,090. Yan yung kanyang magiging commission for the entire month. Okay? Palagi lang siyang isa-subtract. It is because merong nire-reach, parang quota yan. Merong nire-reach na certain sales. Ang mga companies, kailangan nare-reach mo yon para mas nakikita yung earnings or yung sales nila. for the particular accounting cycle or yung month na yun. Ayan. So, okay, if you have any questions, you may ask. Soon as we have yung next meeting natin, ayan, please raise it on our meeting. Ayan. So, bye!